You're scrolling through your phone when the alert hits. A low, mechanical buzz that sounds different from every notification you've ever heard. Emergency alert. Ballistic missile threat inbound. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. Your first thought isn't panic, it's disbelief. This has to be a mistake, some technical glitch, a test that wasn't labeled correctly. You check the news. Every channel shows the same thing, a map with red trajectory lines arcing across the ocean. The anchors aren't calm anymore. Their voices shake as they read from scripts nobody ever thought they'd have to use. You have approximately 14 minutes. 14 minutes before everything changes. Your neighbor's car alarm starts blaring. Then another. Then 10 more. The sound of engines fills the street as people try to drive somewhere, anywhere. But there's nowhere to go. Not in 14 minutes. The highways are already jammed. You can see it on the traffic apps. Every route painted red. People abandoning their cars and running on foot. Running toward what? They don't even know. You think about your family. Your sister lives 2 states away. Your parents are on vacation somewhere in Europe. You try calling. The network is overloaded. The call won't connect. You send a text, knowing it probably won't go through. Knowing that even if it does, what are you supposed to say? The phone drops from your hand. 12 minutes now. Your roommate is standing in the kitchen, frozen, staring at a cabinet full of canned food like it suddenly matters. Your other roommate is crying on the couch, calling their mom over and over, getting the same busy signal. You tell them both to get to the basement. Your voice sounds strange, steady, like you're giving directions to the grocery store. Outside, someone is screaming. Not words, just noise. Pure animal fear. You grab blankets, bottles of water, your laptop for some reason, like you'll need to check your email later. You're moving on autopilot now. Your brain has split into 2 parts. One part is making decisions, pulling supplies, herding your roommates downstairs. The other part is somewhere else entirely, thinking about the concert you had tickets for next week, the argument you had with your friend that you never apologized for, the book on your nightstand you'll never finish. 10 minutes. The basement is unfinished. Concrete walls, a few boxes of old college textbooks, a water heater humming in the corner. This is where you'll be when it happens. You pile the blankets in the corner, farthest from the small window near the ceiling. You tell your roommates to get down, to cover their heads. One of them asks if this will actually help. You don't answer because you don't know. The power goes out, not from the blast. That hasn't happened yet. The grid is just collapsing under the weight of everyone doing everything at once. Your phone's flashlight cuts through the darkness. The battery is at 47%. You wonder if that will matter. 8 minutes. You can hear cars crashing outside. Not big action movie explosions. Just the crunch of metal on metal as people forget how to drive. Someone's horn is stuck, blaring endlessly into the chaos. A dog is barking. You think about all the pets that won't understand what's happening. All the animals in shelters, in zoos. The thought makes something crack inside your chest. Your roommate asks what it'll feel like. You've read about this before, seen the documentaries. The flash will be brighter than the sun. If you're close enough to see it, you're close enough that seeing it will be the last thing you do. Further out, there's the shock wave. Windows turning into shrapnel. Buildings folding like paper. Then the heat. Then the radiation you can't see or feel until it's already destroying you from the inside. But you don't say any of that. You just say you don't know. 6 minutes. The barking stops. The horn stops. For just a moment, everything goes quiet, like the whole world is holding its breath. Then the sirens start, every emergency system in the city wailing at once. Tornado sirens, air raid sirens you didn't even know still existed. The sound is so loud it's almost physical. You can feel it in your teeth. Your phone buzzes. A text from your sister. Just 3 words. I love you. You type the same thing back. Your hands are shaking so hard it takes 3 tries. The message sends. A tiny miracle in the end of everything. 4 minutes. You lie down on the concrete floor. Your roommates huddle close. One of them is praying. You're not religious, but you close your eyes anyway. You think about everyone doing this exact same thing right now. Millions of people in basements and subways and bathtubs. All of us waiting. All of us hoping that maybe the missiles will miss. That maybe the systems will fail. That maybe someone will make a call that stops this. But deep down, you know, the next 4 minutes will be the longest of your life. And possibly the last. 3 minutes. You remember learning about Pompeii in school. How the people there had no warning. how they were frozen mid-action, mid-thought, mid-life. At least they didn't have to wait. At least they didn't have to count down the seconds. You'd take that over this knowing, this awful, stretched out knowing. Your roommate's prayer gets louder. The words blur together. You can't tell if they're asking for salvation or just for it to be quick. Maybe both. Maybe there's no difference anymore. 2 minutes. You wonder if the president is in a bunker right now, if there's actually some secure facility deep underground where the important people get to survive. You wonder if they're scared too, or if having a plan makes it easier. Probably not. Fear doesn't care about your protocol. Your phone buzzes again. Another text. This one from a number you don't recognize. Wrong person, wrong time. They meant to send it to someone else. Some final message that will never reach its intended target. You almost laugh. Even now, even at the end, we're still getting the details wrong. 90 seconds. The sirens cut out. All of them, all at once. The silence that follows is worse than the noise. It feels like the moment before a car crash. That suspended instant when you know impact is coming, but it hasn't arrived yet. Time moves differently in that space. Slower and faster simultaneously. You think about the fact that light travels faster than sound. That if you could see the flash from here, you'd get a few seconds of warning before the shockwave arrived. A few seconds to know it's real. To know this is actually happening. You don't know if you want those seconds or not. 1 minute. Your roommate stops praying. They reach over and grab your hand. Their palm is sweaty. Or maybe that's yours. You squeeze back. On your other side, your other roommate does the same thing. The three of you form a chain. It won't protect you from anything, but it matters anyway. You can hear crying from the apartment above. A kid, maybe 4 or 5 years old. They're asking their parents when they can go back upstairs, when they can watch cartoons again. The parents aren't answering. What do you even say? How do you explain this to someone who still believes in happy endings? 30 seconds. You close your eyes. Not because you're giving up, just because you can't watch the clock anymore. Can't watch the numbers fall. Behind your eyelids, you see flashes of your life. Not your whole life. Just fragments. Your 8th birthday party. The taste of your grandmother's cooking. The way your college campus looked in autumn. That one perfect sunset you saw from a plane window. Small things. Quiet things. The moments that didn't seem important until now. 20 seconds. Someone is screaming in the street. Not words, just sound. Pure, animal terror. You want to cover your ears, but you can't let go of your roommate's hands. So you listen. You bear witness. Because maybe that matters. Maybe being present for this, really present, is the only thing left that you can do. 15 seconds. 10. Your heartbeat is so loud you can hear it. Or maybe you're just imagining that. Maybe your brain is trying to fill the silence with something familiar. Something that says you're still alive. Still here. Still real. 5 seconds. 4. 3. You think one last thought. Not profound. Not poetic. Just true. You think that you weren't ready. That nobody could ever be ready for this. That we were supposed to have more time. 2. 1. Nothing happens. The clock on your phone ticks past 0. Past the deadline. Past the moment when the world was supposed to end. But you're still here. Still breathing. Still holding hands with 2 people in a basement. Waiting for an explosion that hasn't come. Nobody moves. Nobody speaks. You're all afraid that making a sound will somehow trigger it. Like the missiles are waiting for permission. 30 seconds pass. Then a minute. Then 5. Your phone buzzes. Not a text this time. A news alert. You're afraid to look. Afraid of what it might say. But you look anyway. False alarm. System malfunction. Stand down. The missiles never launched. There was no attack. Just a computer error. Just a glitch in the system. Just the end of the world that never came. You should feel relieved. You should feel grateful. But all you feel is empty. Hollowed out. Like you died anyway and nobody told your body. Your roommate lets go of your hand. They stand up slowly, legs shaking. They walk to the stairs without saying anything. The other one follows. You stay on the floor. You stay there for a long time, staring at nothing, thinking about those 4 minutes, about how close we came, about how we'll probably come that close again someday. And next time, the missiles might actually fly. This wasn't a history lesson. This was a preview. Because the systems that almost failed today are the same systems protecting us right now. The same human errors, the same computer glitches, the same 10 minutes between normalcy and annihilation. We got lucky this time. But luck isn't a strategy, and eventually it runs out.